So Donald Trump has lost control of the Jeffrey Epstein situation. Basically, after years of sounding dog whistles and peddling, outright conspiracies theories about a global pedophile ring, the Trump administration and the MAGA media world has basically told its supporters to look the other way on the existence of a so-called Jeffrey Epstein client list. And Trump, who is usually relatively savvy in his ability to pander to his supporters and tell them the things they want and egg them on, has bungled the situation completely. He has called the Jeffrey Epstein investigation now a hoax. He said that the Obama and Biden administrations have doctored the lists and basically admonished his supporters, saying he doesn't want the support of anyone who believes in this conspiracy theory still. It feels like Trump is in a situation that he's rarely ever in. It feels like whatever happens next, we're going to learn a lot about Trump's ability to control attention. Donald Trump is so good at doing something and diverting attention away from what he doesn't want people to see. He's incredibly gifted at directing news cycles and has sort of an innate understanding of what his supporters care about. But here, he's completely misjudged it. So in spinning this as a hoax, Trump is really pushing up against the limits of his ability to command attention and get people to do what he wants them to do. This story is bigger than most stories that Donald Trump confronts. And unlike most things that just kind of die in the news cycle, this story is not going away. So if he does get it to go away, it would suggest that Trump has sort of a complete and total grip over his base that absolutely nothing can get them to stop believing and supporting him. But if he doesn't get it to go away, if this is the thing that kind of tears apart his coalition and his presidency to a degree, I think that it will say a lot about the way that attention and power works in this world, that on an internet that is fed by outrage and dictated by algorithms and shock jocks and, people trying to mine attention, I think it may show that no one person can ever harness all of this, that no one person is actually in charge, and that any amount of transparency or exposure or even the release of the list could really satisfy a group of people who've made it their identity to connect to this theory and demand that something shady is happening inside the government. The Epstein story is the perfect conspiracy because part of it is tinfoil hat and part of it is real. But it's unclear which side is going to win and if any side can win. And what's even less clear is if Donald Trump can do anything about it.